ng pag-usapan niyang about my boxing career.
Okay. So, well, I want to ask you, I know that you're going to focus on January, but clearly, so you said you want to do one fight, right? So, among the three, there are three names, right? There's Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Conor McGregor. Can you just give us an idea among the three, who most likely would you want to face?
Sa akin naman, hindi ako namimili ng kalaban eh. In my experience in boxing, hindi na ako talaga namimili ng sino makalaban as long as pareho kami ng timbang at magkakasundo kami sa timbang na paglalabanan namin ay lalaban ako. I like also to face with McGregor or Terence Crawford, yung undefeated, tsaka si
Errol Spence.
Gusto ko makalaban din niya sila pero
Oo. Pero sa kanilang tatlo, sino ba ang una? If you were to rank, I'm just curious.
sa akin McGregor.
McGregor. All right. And why is that? Before I move on to something else, is there a particular reason why you believe siya dat na mauna? Kung matuloy kasi hindi natin alam with COVID, Senator. Pero bakit siya?
Because I want to experience to fight a MMA fighter.
Yun.
You know, I woke up this morning to that interview, right? And I was pissed. I was pissed. You know why I was pissed? But I'm selfish. I'm selfish because I have my own opinion. But like I said, I made these videos because I'm supporting Manny Pacquiao, not supporting my opinion. Even though my opinion, you know, I feel like this is what should happen. Manny Pacquiao have his reasons why he's doing what he's doing, and he's not missing nothing. He's still got to win over here, and he's still got to win over there. And what I mean by that, let me explain something to you, man. Let me explain something to you. I might not like that he's not fighting Errol Spence next, okay? I want him to fight Errol Spence next. But, like in one of my other videos, you know, I was so pissed off about this Mikey Garcia fight, and he shouldn't take that fight and this, and I started rambling and talking my shit about it and how pissed off I was. But these levels to this, and I had to sit back and think this morning, and I'm like, first of all, before I go to what I like, I did a video about this already 2 months ago. With McGregor and Manny Pacquiao, when we first heard about that situation happening. I will tell you right now, go to that video first, and then come to this video, okay? Because I can tell you how I feel about McGregor, okay? And I did predict something and some things, and I predict some things wrong, like Bud Crawford fighting Kell Brook, right? Based on what Crawford said about, you know, he doesn't want to fight in this Verona shit and all this stuff, and he wants out, and what Errol Spence said about his opinion about that fight with Crawford and Kell Brook. So I had my own opinion about it, and yeah, I was wrong, and that fight did happen. So not wrong being wrong. So when I go back to what I like, I always said, Manny Pacquiao, if you got the belt and you're not using it, dismiss it and move on. And I'm doing this video early this morning because I know at the rest of the end of the day, they coming at him like sharks. These people are going to come at him like sharks. So please, 2 months ago, I made a video about McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. Go to that one. Check it out after this video, and check it out, because that one is the main one. That's the main one that you need to see so you can understand where I'm coming from. Okay? So now these sharks are going to come at Manny Pacquiao over this interview, because I was listening to this interview, and he said he has one fight for the year. Now, I'm just keeping it, you know, real, all right? I'm just listening to what he's saying, and I'm doing what he's saying, I think he has one fight for a year. And the lady asked him, well, who you want? And he said, you know, if you put him up, you stack him up, who you want? He said he wants McGregor first, then Terrence Crawford, and then for some reason he forgot Errol Spence's name. Okay, I'm just being honest. Like, you know, I don't understand how you could forget his name. He's on the same side of the street of you. All right, so I said to myself, oh man, why are we gonna do this McGregor shit? But then I was like, you know what? In one of my other videos, I started to think, and I said something about it's not over until Manny Pacquiao says it's over with Mayweather. So I said, okay, let me see what's going on here. You know, because this is not checkers, this is chess. And it's not what I want. Yeah, I want, you know, that's what I want. I want Errol Spence or Crawford to fight Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao in this interview said he wanted Terrence Crawford. He so-called said he wanted Errol Spence. I'm just being honest with what the fans of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and how it sounded to me like that. But he wants McGregor. Now, how do I feel about him fighting McGregor? Well, like in my first video, I said he could be an entertainer and a boxer. And like I said in one of my other videos, it's not over until Manny Pacquiao says over with Mayweather. So Mayweather's about to have a fight, right, with Paul Logan. And Manny Pacquiao said he wants to fight McGregor. Okay, so these are two entertaining fights for 2021. Okay? Spence said he'll be back in the summer. Manny Pacquiao said in January he'll start discussing who he's going to fight next. It's not a legitimate fight that he said he's going to fight McGregor. That's what he wants to do. But he will find out and he will talk more about what's going on in January. Please let me be here for January, God. Okay? Just you know, I always have to say that. Tomorrow's not granted to you. So I'm saying to myself, wow, see, Manny is playing like, you know, Mayweather's going to fight in February, and in January, he's going to discuss who he's going to fight in the summer, I think. So now, people say, oh, he's holding the belt hostage. But how is he holding the belt hostage? Can you tell me, how is he holding the belt hostage? We both discussed this thing about Mikey Garcia and him coming back to get a touch-up, a warm-up with Mikey Garcia. And then later on that year, it's a long year, it's 12 months in a year, he could fight whoever. But then he said in that interview, one fight. So I'm saying, just one fight? All right, so, you know, as a Manny Pacquiao fan, I started making excuses for him, saying, well, you know, he's a senator, he got more responsibilities, maybe he could fight one time out the year, but he got that belt. And I always say to myself, if you're not going to fight one of these two brothers, drop the belt. But then I'm saying, most of these boxers fight once or twice a year. So ain't nothing happening different here. Ain't nothing happening different. So if he fights once a year, let's say Spence fights, that's what I meant to tell you. Hey, Spence and Crawford fans, the black on black crime shall begin. Because if Manny Pacquiao gets a fight with with McGregor, right? Well, let the black on black crime begin. You'll have plenty of time before the summer starts to do your 50-50, your 40, this, that, all these percentages and all that stuff. You have all the time. So now, you know, a lot of the other fans, a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans is like, nah, I think Manny Pacquiao should sit back and let these two fight. Well, hey, like I said, it's a win here and it's a win here. It's either Manny Pacquiao go straight to Errol Spence, get it over real quick, or like the fans was telling me, maybe he should sit back and let these two go at it and fight the winner. So he's not holding the belt. He's not holding the belt hostage. No, he's not. He's not. He has plenty of time. You see what I'm saying? He has plenty of time to fight one of these brothers. It's up to Spence and Crawford to get it together this year. Hey, Spence and Crawford fans, aren't you happy? Aren't you happy that Manny Pacquiao's out the way and he put McGregor first between these two? Aren't you happy? Because guess what? You should be happy. You should be thankful. Because now you can have your two brothers. You can have our two brothers fight each other the main attraction that everybody want to see, that y'all was screaming and hollering about before y'all start making these videos about Manny Pacquiao is ducking, and because I can hear it in one ear and out the other. What I always say, heard his mumbo jumbo, whatever. I can hear already for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. Manny Pacquiao's a ducker again. I can hear it. But a negative could be too positive, and a positive could be a negative. And the way I see it, you should be so thankful and grateful that he wants to fight McGregor. And the way I see it, Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather is still going at it again. They're still going at it again. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we gonna want to see the numbers with Mayweather and Paul Logan, right? And then we're going to want to see the numbers with Manny Pacquiao and McGregor. This subliminal shit, man, is so funny, yo. I always say this, it's not over between these two. And it seems like Manny Pacquiao's trying to pull him in. Just pull him in somehow, some way. If I could get you this way and I could beat you over here with the numbers, for some reason, you might just come back to me. I might get your attention, right? So I feel like this is a strategic play that's going on, okay? But like I said, Manny Pacquiao, after that fight, because guess what? We all said he should get a touch-up with Mikey. After Mikey, go straight into Errol Spence. And it's nothing different. The only difference is that he's going to make more money with McGregor than he's going to make with Mikey. And it's easy work. It's much easy work. You know how you say easy work? Easy work. Rob the bank. You know, all this stuff, and here we go again. I know, I heard you. Say it again to me. Yeah, Oh, Manny Pacquiao was broke, and that's why he's taking this fight, man. Like I said, this man can't be broke. He's a senator, and he's going to be a president, and Mayweather cannot be a president of his country. No way, no how. That's the way I see it. But this man is not going to be broke, okay? He's not going to be broke, okay? So that's not the big issue. This fight with McGregor has a lot more to do than being broke. And I think it has a lot to do with Mayweather. I also feel like it has a lot to do with you fought McGregor, right? Let me fight McGregor and let me show you how I get down. That's another whole reason that I think this fight might end up happening. Just being honest. But if he can't get the fight with McGregor, this is what I'm saying. If he can't get the fight with McGregor, he needs to fight Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. Like he said in that little past video, he ranked it like this: McGregor, Terence Crawford, and he's like, he forgot about Errol Spence's name. Let's be honest. He said, and then Errol Spence, right? So you put those three together. Just the way he sees it. So if for some reason McGregor is not going to fight him, because I think he has a fight coming up anyway, right? Listen, I don't want you to fight. If you're going to fight somebody, let it be Mikey and then one of these two after, okay? And listen, if you fight once a year, this is nothing new. Most fighters fight once or twice a year. So let's see what happens in the summer of 2021. Let's see what Manny Pacquiao is going to announce in January. But watch. All these channels is going to say he's ducking Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Here we go. Today is the day. You're going to hear this shit all day about the interview, and he don't want no parts of Errol Spence, and he don't want no... But like I said, let me tell you something right now. He has a belt, and this is how I know he wants parts of Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. He has the belt. Once Manny Pacquiao say, I don't want the belt no more, I'm going to let it go, there go your answer. That's honest. That's the way I see it. There go your answer. There's no way in hell this man going to hold it hostage, all right? For what? For what? For what? He's more interested in Mayweather, right? So he got the McGregor fight, and he got the belt. But he's not holding hostage. Because he's like, listen, I want to see if I can do better numbers here. And once I do better numbers here, if I can't get this Mayweather out of his no-risk attitude, I'm going for the other one. So he's got a win-win. No matter how you put it, the man won anyway. And for those that said Manny Pacquiao needed to retire, this, like I said, you have no reason to talk. because he been bypassed your ass about he should have retired after Jeff Horn. Listen, all that shit, you should shut your mouth, because he did more than what you expected. But then when he do more, you put your 2 cents in and try to doubt him. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Have a good day. I'm putting this video out early in the morning because I know the sharks are ready. The sharks are ready. They smell blood in the water, and they're going to go after Manny Pacquiao because he wants to fight McGregor. But guess what? I'm here already. Too late. Watch my shit, then watch theirs, and you see what I'm talking about. Manny Pacquiao got a win-win situation here. He didn't want to fight Manky. He wants to fight McGregor. For whatever reason, he's doing it. It is what it is. But the second fight or the next fight, if it's not this year and it's next year, whatever be will be. Because how many fights that Errol Spence fought one fight this year, right? How many fights that Crawford fight this year? I'm just wondering. Was it 1, 2? 1 or 2? 1? I don't know. I'm telling you, most of these boxers fight once or twice a year. So there's nothing going on that's different from the past. Get out of here, man. All right, I gotta go. Y'all have a nice day. And another thing, this is part 2. I'm starting to see that I'm getting more subscribers. Thank you. And you know, part 1 of McGregor versus Manny Pacquiao, I made like 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm seeing that wasn't so many views. So since we have more subscribers now, I think you should see part 1, because part 1 is mostly about what McGregor wanted to do with Manny Pacquiao. I'm not going to say what I say now in this video and say the same thing that I said last time in part 1. So it's something totally different. It's more detailed with Manny Pacquiao and McGregor. In some of my predictions, I was wrong, and some of my predictions I was right. With being an entertainer and a boxer and what's going to happen. So I really think you should see part 1 and see where I'm coming from, and then you can see this video. If you saw this video, just go to part 1 and check that out, and then you can understand where I'm coming from with this entertainment. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate subscribers, and check out part 1. I'll put the description in the below. Yeah. All right.